Ah, okay, makes sense. So I would say that's definitely somebody that they probably wanted to get. I think NL probably has something close to their best team right now. I know Vantox, Danny, and Leroy are all playing. I think that's probably the big three for the team, I believe.
Yeah.
I know even like they're stronger. People like Fimo are playing well. Did you see Boar, by the way? I know Vantox has said some decent stuff about Boar, personally.
I was not looking very
Mhm.
thoroughly on their lineup.
Yeah, didn't have too much time to begin with. Anyway, man, didn't expect to be using Owen's point of view, and it's thrown me off already because he's using that Wario standard bite combo that has somehow become meta recently. Just
Yep.
think that we were watching Xander for just a second, but it's gonna
And personally, I really like that Morton is in meta, and we already have a blue. Holy.
there's one. So I'm going. Oh, I see Boar right there also, and Gel's gonna be the sixth. So I think it's pretty much close to NL's top team, I guess.
Yeah. Oh shit, UK win or NL win?
What's that?
Just look in the stream chat. You got UK win or NL win?
Yeah, it's hard for me to say right now because the first match was so close. I think UK may have not had their best team for that match apparently or something.
Yeah.
And I think it's the case here also, but it was very close. It was the closest tier 2, tier 3 match we've had so far, I guess. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be some unfortunate pushing. I don't know who everybody is yet, but I'm going to take a guess that Morton first is from Netherlands. Maybe Vantox. I feel like Danny's been using bike recently with Wario, so.
Yeah, Danny has indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So he may be second right now.
You see that green right there? That was.
Yep.
I don't even know how you get a green to bounce like that on that section of the track.
And we got a second blue.
I don't think he's gonna use it, but perhaps.
And yeah, we got Vantox Danny top 2.
Yeah, big start for NL. Unfortunate bottom 2 though, so that's gonna be pretty
They
close
still
to
won by
equal.
they still won by like 10 though. So
Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably gonna be a little less than 10, but still definitely in NL's favor because they got 5, 6 also,
yeah.
which are the better middle spots.
But also, I was gonna predict NL win, but I see UK have 2 Mac Mies. So it's Mac, so they're definitely gonna win.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's a good base on the predictions there. And yeah, we got 45-37. Good start for the Netherlands. I know NL. It's hard to come close like they did in Grooves or whatever, and come so close, but not be able to walk away with the win. So this match right here, really big to them, I think, because they want to prove that they can hang up with the bigger teams, the more notable teams. I know UK has actually had fairly good success in the World Cup the last few years. I mean, you can talk about France and USA being like probably the teams behind Japan, but UK, 2
Oh,
grand finals. Can't
yeah, they
say
have
that to,
2
you can't
in
add that to the other 2 teams. So
in 3 years, or is it 4? It's
this is the 4th year. So
yeah.
2 out of 3 grand finals for UK right now, which is definitely nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, and I still think UK have a strong enough team to like beat every team, but I don't think it's as likely as it was last year.
I think they got a really good string of events going their way last year, I guess. Like they got hot in the playoffs, which I guess is kind of a common theme.
Yeah.
Like who would have thought for them to take out France and USA in the same day like that last year? But they did. Of course, I remember last year they also had I think it'd be fair to say that Joe may have been like a bigger threat in regular MK8. Like he's still pretty good, obviously. I think they're missing him in this match, but Joe was on fire last year. I remember that was definitely a help also.
Yeah, I feel like that was around the time where Joe hit his peak in Mario Kart, I think.
Yeah, and I remember they had Jamie last year also, which is obviously probably a little bit of a loss since he doesn't have the game yet. I think he wants to get it sometime, but Obviously not
Yeah,
having it right now.
and I
Of
feel like
course, Steven got
Stevens.
hot last year around this time also.
Stevens
So
was also better on A2, I feel like.
he probably had more time with the game, I
Yeah.
think, at that point. So, yeah, UK was quite the scary roster last year. I believe Ryan played also. Ryan's made a pretty good transition in this game, I believe, also. So,
Yeah, it's been doing really well on this game, and we see
mhm,
UK have a lot of middle spots right now. We can't
yeah.
forget the match, even though it's fun
See, yeah.
talking.
See a Morton go down there. I'm going to guess that's NL. I believe Danny and Vantox are both using Morton. I'm not
Yeah,
certain on that, but I think at least one of them were. I see another orange me in the background, so this could be a race that
but
you
it's
can
definitely Danny in one or
boomerang. Leroy, he does have the line, and that could be a big race for UK. I think that's Danny pulling in fourth right there, the standard. Oh no, that was sweet. Oh,
yeah,
okay. Still 2-3 for NL, but that actually looked a lot closer to even than I thought it was for a little bit there.
yeah. I think it's maybe a slight win for UK that race, or else I think they have the better spots for the next race.
Yeah, I could agree with that. First, obviously being a bit more than every other spot, I guess. It's not really a linear kind of advantage.
Yeah, and that was a +2 race for the UK.
Yeah, I got excited there. I really thought it was going to be a bit more after Owen landed that boomerang, but it turned out that that was just the difference that got UK the race win.
Yeah, I felt like that. I thought Danny was in first because I saw like 2 Arios in first, and assuming Danny is first is a pretty safe bet.
Well, I don't know, man. You got Xander out here also. You know, Xander's very stubborn and does not like to leave first also, so that's going to be a
Yeah,
bit Titans up there.
teammates in regular matches, but right now they're fierce enemies.
Hmm. So yeah, Danny is a Wario, isn't he? And Sui's the
Yeah.
Morton. Okay. Man, they're making it really difficult on us, Drag. Everybody's using the same characters. I know Vantox is the Morton, or the Morton Wiggler. He's been commenting on liking that setup, I guess.
Yeah, I personally don't
Leroy
like
got pushed
the
out of the
Wiggler.
game. But Danny's gonna pull off into the lead, and nobody seemingly within draft range of him either.
Yeah, I really like this by Ryans and Owen taking the left path.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm concerned if they got the double box there, like the first one, I guess, but I'm not sure if they did, but get out of trouble, yeah. See a Roy now. I don't think we saw that last race. Perhaps we just didn't see the player.
Also, is Jake Stev still using King Boo?
That may be Stev. That may be Stev.
Maybe.
Coming in for Owen right here. I'm not sure who he got. Seems like Vantox went down to something. And it looks like Danny is now out of the top spots. I was going to be throwing some green shells forward and hope to hit Joe. I think he got somebody.
That's probably Ryan's in a good spot for UK, since he got the shrooms on the green path lap one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That would make sense also. Assuming Ryan's a Morton.
Yeah, he's the
That's
more.
what I'm using.
So I assume he's in first. He's also
I'm guessing
really
the
good on
bomb's
this
going to
track.
come back soon. Saw a lot of Triple Redster UK got hit by the Piranha Plant though. Bomb forward. I think it's going to go to the off-road. Not be too much concern for anybody.
But we have a lot of middle
There's
spots
a
for UK
bomb.
and the bomb. I think it's
Who
top
is
4
that
for
in
the
third?
UK right now. I honestly think it's top 4 for the UK right now.
Very well could be.
No, that's the
Vantox
Vantox.
in third. So the Wario in second. May. There's a blue though also.
That may be Ryan's and Sander top 2 though.
I think it is, but Owen's got 4 shrooms right now. He could probably steal second right here, I'm guessing.
Yeah, unfortunate blue for Ryan's if that hit him, but
Well,
that is indeed Ryan's.
yeah, he's gonna pull off. No,
No,
he didn't.
Danny's
Danny
in.
snuck in at the last second. I think he took a little bit of a better cut, I guess. I think that's still gonna be a winning race for the UK,
That's
obviously.
a huge race for UK.
But I was a little hesitant watching Owens shrooms there, I guess, because it looked like they came out a little bit late,
Yeah,
but still was enough to pass over. Ryan got hit pretty bad at the end.
yeah, he
Still
did.
got a top 6 spot, but Ed, track with breakaways, you'd assume that it wouldn't be too damaging on the line, I guess. At least with how the race is looking to turn out, I guess.
I'm like struggling
They
to
don't
think
show.
of what could have hit Ryan's, cause
Yeah.
he was alone. Struggling to think of what could have
Well,
hit
you know how
Ryan's,
MK8
'cause,
is. A lot of random stuff kind of chilling everywhere. It's very possible that a green was just in a place that had no business being in.
yeah.
So Xanderpole's first. Likes to go Toad Harbor, I'm guessing. Danny is right behind him, so if
Yeah,
anything,
Rom and
Xander
I were
can't make any
talking
mistakes
about
here.
Total Harbor last war, and what I think personally is that it's like bad for middle spots. But we'll see what happens this race.
I like Toad Harbor. Well, it's cheap, but
Yeah,
personally, I kind of like Toad Harbor for like third or whatever, just because like the angle's a little bit awkward, I guess, with first place to take a Nisk or whatever, and like you can try taking a Nisk in third, and like if you miss it, I guess you don't really have to sweat it because like you weren't starting first to begin with. But like,
oh, that red is definitely gonna hit someone.
yeah, kind of drafted in there. But he's gonna at least get Boar, so it's gonna be an even trade. I think Boar is the Mercedes car, I guess. Looks like Danny went down to something after losing his red, so perhaps a good trade after all. Even if
So we got our boy Roy in front now. Nope.
Yeah. See Xander's back here also, so obviously some stuff happening in the beginning of that race. What I'm wondering right now where Vantox is though, because obviously he's another big threat for NL, I believe also.
Yeah, and I don't think he's using Dry Bowser either.
Yeah, he's kind of transitioned to both in general. No.
That was a nice snipe by the Netherlands.
See some reds coming out. It's the right play to try to take it out there. Good job to Owen.
Okay, I see Stream Chat is telling us Ryan stayed a banana. So that happened.
I believe Jobo is the dry Bowser.
Yeah, that would be correct.
Anyway, this is bottom 2 for UK, potentially good race. We don't know who that. Yeah, bottom 3, I believe, since Sui's back here also. It's gonna be a golden. Probably gonna get a decent amount of leverage here.
Who's in first though?
That's a good question, because first place looks like the only thing that could be a certainty right now, but then again, we know Blues are common in this game. I was gonna pull an 8 out behind some NL. I'm gonna expect that to come forward. No time to think about it. There's Blue out. That was probably a UK hold because they were in the back and they just finished. But yeah, and we see Vantox coming, so I'm gonna guess that was Ryan first.
Yeah, that's very likely. Yeah, but
2 through 6 though.
Every middle spot for the NL, so they're definitely gonna pick like Dolphin or something. Since ED has already been picked.
Yeah.
And we have a 8-point deficit right now.
I'm guessing NL took over.
Yeah. NL plus 8 right now.
So everything we would want to see in a rematch, I guess, happening right now because close wars are just the best.
Yeah,
like nobody likes casting a blowout. It gets to that point where it's like, I kind of wish like it would be closer because right now I feel like we shouldn't even be talking about the match since like everybody kind of knows the result. It's like you got to talk about like the bracket and stuff like that.
That kind of happened in the Japan match after like race 8-ish.
Well, at least Canada's like kept it kind of close, I guess.
Yeah, they tried for a while.
I know they ended up losing the first one by a decent amount, but like that match was still close all the way through like the first 8 races. It's just Japan caught fire at the very end. This one obviously only being 60 points also. So, you know, Japan's looking strong, but potentially beatable this year.
Potentially.
Yes.
And we saw someone burning out.
What can be done? It's going to be a Morton burning out. It's really difficult to guess who is who right now. That's okay. Danny had a defense time. I'd say that'd be a big factor to get Danny stuck in 12th on Wario Stadium, a track that's notorious for being kind of hard to catch up on. Not a lot of string-friendly areas with a lot of boost ramps and sharp turns, I guess.
But I see a lot of UK flags in the back.
Yeah, see them myself for sure. I think that's Vantox though, in last.
And I wish Owen would back rear view more because
Yeah.
so we can see who's in the
So
ahead
a
of
lot of
him.
UK back here, but the big two on NL I saw back there also. See Leroy back here also. This could be a dangerous race for Netherlands right now if they can't make any adjustments, I guess.
Could be a scary race for both teams because I think NL has some middle spots. Middle spots are always scary.
Okay, I seen some gel and Leroy are holding on to some middle spots right here. Vantox coming up also, I think. I think Vantox and Leroy are both the Morton Wigglers. Well, my question is, who's top?
Oh, that was a great banana snipe. Holy.
Sometimes I just have to take a minute to appreciate a good banana snipe, I guess.
Yeah.
I have to think, like, who even threw that sometimes? Gotta get the chain there. I'm guessing this is potentially a top 3 going for UK right now. It would make sense to have Suey, Ryan, and Xander up there.
That would make sense. But we have the Netherlands in the middle spot, like I said. So.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the blue.
comes
so...
out. That's another hold. I think. Did Danny throw that?
Nah, did he?
I'm not sure who threw that.
But we got
Okay, it
top
was a top
4
4
for UK, so they're back in the lead.
Yeah, it was a very damaging race.
And wasn't it NL that wasn't Netherlands that picked it?
I believe. I don't know actually. I wasn't paying attention to the race results because it's very possible UK could have picked it for just first.
Yeah, it's
Try to get something working out like DK Jungle in the last game, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't feel like Warrior Stadium even is bad for only first, because it's kind of a struggle in the pack.
It really depends because like I think you get one opportunity on Mario Stadium to overtake first, and it's if
Yep.
you're in 4th or 5th and you pull a shroom and you go tight while the first is taking coins, because you know
Yeah.
first got to go for the coins there or else.
Nah, I feel like first should take 1 coin, not all 4.
I'm very hesitant on that, I guess, just because Warrior Stadium kind of hard to pick up money, I guess. But
it is, but so it is for everyone else.
that is true. But the people behind you also start with a little bit more.
And you get
I don't know.
and you get like 3 to 5 coins on the double ramps as well, depending on what lines you take.
Yeah.
Mario.
That's Ryan or yeah, maybe Suey actually. Ryan or Suey blew out at the very beginning, notably.
I think it's Ryan's.
Go getting hit. Xander's still up there.
Ryan's blew out on a track earlier also, so I think he's a bit stressed or something.
Perhaps. That's a very common thing that happens to me, honestly. I hate to admit it, but it's gotten better since Deluxe came out. Perhaps it's just solved by playing more, you know?
Yeah.
Stream is lagging a little bit.
Yeah, stream lagging for me also, so it's probably
yeah. I think it's I just looked at the cast. Starting to do it again. Have to see if this clears up. May ask Owen to reset his stream.
Yeah, right now it's not watchable. But the Netherlands are top 2. That's all I see. And Ryan's and Owen are 3-4.
Yeah, I refreshed it, and they're now on the. They're now going to the forest.
Yeah.
It's okay. Vantox and I think Leroy were 3-4. No, Vantox is second now. It's lagging very difficult.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Ryan seems to be third. Or at least where it froze for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be asking Owen to reset his stream after this race.
Oh, bomb in the forest though.
It's a lot of lag going on, yeah. I guess we're on sector 3 now. I mean, at least it's catching up to itself, so like we aren't just like super far behind, but
it's like catching up, then it's lagging again.
yeah. Yeah. No idea who's
winning this race.
I think it's a safe assumption that Xander's in first.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Just started that race. Oh, Xander got hit down at the end though. I saw Xander in eighth. I don't know if
Probably Danny in first then.
perhaps yeah, that'd be huge also. I know they didn't have the best starting spots though, especially for
And I got
not
the ad.
all.
So
Yeah, I missed the points that race. It'll be hard to get scores, I think, for that race actually.
I mean, yeah.
I'll try to do the math in between the races. I assume no disconnections have happened.
I haven't seen one like disconnections yet. But since Owen's stream went bad, but I didn't see him disconnect either. So.
Owen's point of view looks fine again, actually. Well, actually, no, I'm not sure. Right as I said that, I think I jinxed it. Unfortunately, I don't think we have anybody else streaming the match either.
I indeed think so. But we'll see in the beginning of the race if you can see something we recognize in the top spots.
Okay, well, Team UK has 252 points. So that means that the race was 37 to 45, I think. So it would be 252 to 240 to get those spots.
So what you're saying is UK won the race? Or
NL won the race by 8.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try something in the chat really quickly to help Stunky out.
Oh, that green was an even trade. It hit both an NL and a UK member.
Oh yeah.
And Rip Owen. Rip Owen. He's gonna have a rough time now. But he got the golden and a star, so that's a... Oh, stream is lagging again. That's unfortunate.
I don't even know who it's lagging for now. Looks like he took a little dip there. New Bowser City, not the most forgiving catch-up track, I guess, but I think
Nah.
even on the S-turn can be rough. I see a Waluigi now also.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that Joe? Was another Joe?
I think it may be Stev. Like,
Roy is still there.
is there? Oh, okay. There still is a Roy. Okay, I can see it from my ends for a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, so I'm asking if that's Joe.
I've unfortunately not been able. Well, I went through a red forward, and I gotta honestly get rid of these items as soon as I possibly could.
Yeah.
No reason to hold on to that banana there, or even this golden. Like, you aren't really gonna catch up to being black. You're probably gonna get something. Yeah, get rid of it.
Yep.
Maybe a bit too late to chain right now, though.
It's definitely too late to chain, and there's only one box left, so I don't see him catching up.
It'd be funny if you pulled Shot Glass, then just instantly use it. So what I see right now is Fimo in third. I'm guessing that Danny kept first this race. He gets hit on the line, but I think he's making it up. Fimo got a top spot. Rippo won that race. That was Xander.
No, that's
okay.
Jelly.
2, 3,
Jelly.
6, 7. That looks pretty even also, so.
Yeah, Jelly is the Waluigi.
Yeah, we have a close war. I'll just say that. Anyway, a lot on the line here because this is a loser's match. The loser will be packing their bags for 2017's Cup.
And UK are up 10 right now.
Very close to the last match between them, actually.
The biggest difference has been 20 points this far.
Yeah, and luckily we're within 20 points now, and that nobody's seemingly pulling away. Anyways, the winner of this will be facing Canada.
Oh, that's a rough one.
The loser's quarters. If UK pulls it out, that will be a rematch of, I think, an elimination match last year in losers.
Yeah.
Where I think Canada was actually projected to win last year because last year was like kind of considered to be Canada's year.
Canada had a very strong lineup last year.
Yeah, a lot of components came together last year. They finally got another really strong player in Sergeant Guy. Finally got like the God Squad, I guess. Ethan was getting better also. John was great still. Obviously, Tyler has been great there also. They had Bounty and Felix, I know, also, who've generally been main lineup. And
Yeah.
unfortunately for Canada, they just haven't had the best playoff success so far, but maybe different this year. They took down Germany, so they aren't getting last in bracket. I'll just say that.
That's definitely not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Very realistic shots for even getting 4 for higher right now. Got a very close pack right now. This is the kind of Sui's horn I think just destroyed the room. Can't really tell, but
I see 3 UK here, so it may not have been super successful.
Yeah. You're gonna have to agree with you on that one. Now, look at this pack, how close it is. These are the kind of races I just love in wars like these, just because I hate playing them, but watching them is another story, because it's just madness. You don't know who's gonna come out on top. I think Boar actually got Owen there.
Yeah, he backed the boomerang.
Was not very visible, but...
Nope. And we have the bill for Owen, so he's
Bill's
set
very
for like...
good on the track, I know.
He's set for a top spot.
Rough tricks right there. Well, perhaps not yet. Not very many coins in the bank right now. Interested to see where he uses this. I know the Bill's very OP at the second half of the track, but I don't think he's gonna wait.
Oh, he used it early.
A blue came out, by the way. So I don't. It may have hit Danny. I see Danny and Vantog's back here. And Fimo and Lee was up there. I can't imagine anything else but top spots for UK, in honesty.
Yeah, I saw Jake up there. There's probably Ryan's and
I'm guessing
Sander.
Sui's up there because he just did not care when throwing
That
that.
is
He likely as far ahead as a result. Jake goes down. Danny has a shroom up. Leroy still in a high spot. Fimo still in a high spot also. Red comes out. It's going
It's
to
Danny.
hit Danny at the end. And Danny got annihilated on the line, I think.
the top 2 for UK. Yeah, Sui and Sander.
Bottom 4, more importantly, for Netherlands, I believe, also. That's going to be a big help.
This is where the UK pulled away. We'll see if they can extend their lead or if they'll get a losing
I
race
think this
again.
will be the biggest lead of the match that we see.
Yeah, plus 34, so definitely.
Mm-hmm. That race alone was bigger than any points lead I think we've had so far.
Yep.
It's a plus 24. And this is like the moment of the war where, like, you can't panic, but like you gotta make something happen.
Definitely. If you don't make something happen soon, you're in for a rough time.
Well, I guess you'd be in for the season ending, I guess, but I think UK is going to... No, it rolls over to dry.
That's very fortunate for the Netherlands.
Yeah, get a nice reset. Forget about the last match. I'm interested to see what strats come out this time, honestly.
Yeah, so what Netherlands are looking for, either they need like a top spot or 2, or they need to get like every middle spot.
So at least
preferably.
keep it doable, I guess.
Yeah. Look at Joe in chat. Go NL.
I'm interested to see what exactly comes out here. I know there's a Morton on the touch, or not the touch screen. Man, I'm filthy. DS and 7 player. What is it? What is everybody doing? Okay, dude.
Yeah. It's strats, dude.
So, yeah, the backing has gotten popular here, is what I've noticed.
Yeah. It was like
is,
semi-pop.
You want to get your 10 coins, obviously. You want to try to pull a shock.
He got the
With
star.
double
He got the
items.
star.
With double items, it makes comebacks so good here. So, like, you know, you're going to get the shock, but if you don't get the shock, you're going to come back. There's so much off-road, you know? Double items, plenty of road to cut off. So,
Yeah.
this is honestly just like a chess match over an actual race. That's what I think this track is.
Okay, I decently like this strat.
It is interesting, yeah. I would chain the shroom up here still.
Yeah.
Teammate. I think somebody else on Netherlands went down though. Yeah, I hope it was Danny.
If I, Yeah, what he should do right now is actually not getting an item box would be pretty
Ooh,
good.
okay. Hello, lag. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, it's lagging.
Okay.
But like I said, if he skipped the item box on that set and waited until the next, he'll
That
probably
chain
get.
right here, I think, though. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
not going to get an item, though. He's looking to get this red off on another one's player, I think. But he may have to settle for Boar. Sui's not making it easy on him. That was a very risky red, and it backfires immediately. We know how reds travel in this game. It can be quite frustrating if you want a quick, precise throw, but got a little greedy there. And a shot comes in.
And 2 UK players in stars,
The
at
Blues,
least.
I don't know what happened. I think Danny and Fimo got top 2, but Xander's going down hard this race, I know. Vantox is down on the line. Hard to say what happened there. I know. Yeah, okay. So I think that was going to be a big race for NL. And then the shock happened. And it kind of.
That's still a good race for NL, though.
Yeah, it
Aside
kind of
from bottom
neutralized
2.
it a little.
Yeah,
But
aside from bottom 2.
probably not as big a race as they wanted.
Yeah, +6 for NL, but they have a lot better spots than UK, so
It's progress. Like
it's
not
definitely
gonna,
progress.
it's not going to be like the war winner, but it's progress. So it was that a 28-point match, I believe, then?
28-point match indeed.
I believe we are refreshing Owen's stream to. Okay, I'm going to refresh it on my own, actually.
Okay, I'll do that myself then, I guess. Even though I'm gonna get an ad again.
You gotta use ad block, man.
No. Go support the community.
So anyway, later today, USA versus France at 4 o'clock. May not be on the main stream because we got an MKWC match also. We'll probably have to get that sold out, but I know we've had a lot of MK this weekend also, so
Yeah.
just be on the lookout for where it is, I guess. Winner, USA versus France. Winner plays Japan in the winners final. Loser plays Germany in the losers quarterfinals.
And that's not a loser quarterfinals you want to be in,
Yeah.
if you ask me. Germany
sure.
is definitely a team that can do things.
Yeah, Germany took a pretty big L to France in the groups, but they were up after a GP, so can't
Definitely.
sleep. Cannot sleep. Anyway, back to this match. Still frustrated by the amount of Warriors and Mortons that just go unidentified. It's been an interesting strat. I didn't really see it much used in regular MK8, I guess. Probably because everybody just wanted to hop instead, but
Yep.
decent cutoff.
And you only use one shroom, which is
Got
nice.
Leroy and Vantox in top 2. I think Vantox has. Oh wait, no, something. Wait, oh, I think Vantox is first now. Is he? Can't tell.
I think so.
Oh yeah, Owen. Unfortunately, taking out Sui, I think. But
I'm
Vantox
not
is
sure
right
if it
still.
is or not.
Danny's right behind now. This is an interesting scenario because it's looking like Ooh, I think they tried to get him with the backspam. They missed Ryan though. That was definitely the high-profile target with the shrooms. Yeah, I guess a bomb's coming out of the
Ryan's definitely gonna shroom
Gets
first.
him.
Are there any reds though in the top?
I think Ryan got hit.
It
Can't
definitely
tell.
looks like it.
Morton did get hit. Somebody else went down. Can't exactly tell what it is. A shot comes in again.
And
A Wario dodged up. Don't know who it is. Could be Xander. I haven't seen Xander in the top spots at all this race. And if that is Xander, that's going to obviously be another pretty big dagger for NL. Ooh, that was a good horn from Joe. Owen was almost definitely going to get a top spot out of that. A lot of bottom spots for UK right now, but it looks like the race was probably a race win for them.
Most likely. Oh, yeah, top 3.
Seems like they all got up at the very end.
And almost bottom 3 for NL. So I think it's starting to get to the point where it's, even though it's theoretically possible still for NL,
It's looking hard.
Yeah, I don't think it's likely anymore. Yeah, plus 50 for the UK, 2
I'd
races
give them
left.
about like 7 to 10% odds right now. But we've seen crazier things happen, so
We definitely, I know FA was losing by like 82 when there was like 3 races left, I think, on MK8 sometime.
that match versus SVC. Forget the
Yep.
tournament. I think it was Slip Drift. Right over. Honestly, you saw XI pull off the miracle race on SVC also in the MKU Cup a few months ago. I think that
Yeah,
ended 3 months ago exactly. Now I think about it.
that's
I remember the
likely.
dates weirdly. Came out
Wait, was
first
this
round
game
deluxe.
this game out for? No, that was on NetU. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was on the
the deluxe came
this
out on
game.
the 28th of April.
Yep.
Anyway, Desperation Cheese Pick comes in, I guess. And they get it.
I mean, it's a clever track pick by Netherlands, but they need a really, really good race.
Well, I would say clever, but I feel like it was just the obvious choice at this point.
Yeah.
Down 50, the other team has top spots. Dry is now off the board.
Interesting to see Sui bagging when he was in the top 3 spot with his teammates.
Yeah,
I don't know if I...
Sometimes doing stuff like that, like, it feels like pointless, I guess, but they can, I guess, ease up the top 2 for a front run, maybe.
Yeah.
Perhaps another thing to consider is, like, I don't know exactly how this item system works. I obviously it's still distance based, but like it feels like there are some position based aspects to it. So I can't be certain on that. It feels like it sometimes. It feels like you never really pull shrooms unless you're like in 4th or 5th though. Perhaps like Sui like getting past us, like yeah, I don't want Netherlands to get any shrooms or something like that. But you know, we also could be overanalyzing it also.
Yeah. He may just simply have burned out.
Blue came out from Xander. I think it hit Sui, but
the UK bottom 4 though.
Good for first.
UK bottom 4 right now.
I'll be pretty mad honestly if UK has a shock right now because you know they got the last 2 races I believe.
Holy, this sound.
plus, I want NL to have like at least 1 more race. You know, I think that's a bill. I would honestly use that bill if that's in the NL. Remember, try to hit.
Yeah, I used it.
Xander got hit. Stev's back here. Sui's back here. Owen's back here. Ryan's back here.
Yeah, all of UK is in the back.
Would be a good race for UK, or not UK, NL.
Yeah, it depends so much.
You may use it a little early, but maybe he'll make it. He's gonna get a shroom anyway, I think. Yeah.
And UK catching up on the line.
Oh no, that hurt. That angle.
They got 2-3-4 though. Yeah. I think that's GG's, to be honest.
I think that's GG also. I was getting so excited there for a second. So many of them were just back there. I think only Danny could hold on because of the nature of Cheeseland, I guess. Waiting for the scores to come in. If it's if it's greater than 40, I believe we'd have to have a penalty to make it.
And it's a 58 point lead.
And that's going to be GG from at least what we can tell right now. UK moves on, rematch to Canada from 2016 playoffs. That'll be a good one. I think that's the only time UK and Canada have played, however.
It will be a good one if UK uses the rest lineup.
UK is going to move up to a 3-0 overall record against Netherlands. A few of those matches have been quite close, though. Like, this one was pretty close up until just these last 2 races, I think, so.
Yeah, like the last 4 or 5 races, UK kind of started to pull ahead.
Yeah. Kind of weird to see Yoshi Valley as the last track of the war, honestly, because, you know, you're so used to seeing it first, it seems.
It's a very common first pick, so.
Anyway, I'm glad Netherlands was able to make a cup appearance again this year. Did decently well, I guess. Came pretty close to making some upsets, just not quite, I guess.
I mean, they beat the UK in pools, didn't they?
They lost by 8.
Oh, they lost by 8. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's why this rematch was pretty big to them, I guess. But UK will live to survive another day or weekend, I guess. UK versus Canada may be one of the best matches next Friday. We'll see.
It will not be as good as USA France this evening, though.
Oh yeah. Excited for that one. UK Canada, decent rivalry. UK Germany, I think, is one of my favorite rivalries, though. You know, up until this match, like I've been keeping a stat sheet or whatever for like the streams and stuff. UK and Germany overall records for World Cup both are 15 and 12.
Oh damn, that's
like,
cool.
Deadlock tie. I mean, UK is obviously up 16-12 now, but I thought that was an interesting fact. It feels like UK generally like gets the better of like the better opponents, I guess. I think UK actually had a winning record versus like the tier 1 teams in the past.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is like, but before this cup at least, because like they obviously they've taken a game on Japan before from 2014, and they beat USA last year in the playoffs, and they're 3-0 against France. Who would have thought?
That's really surprising. France has always been strong.
Yeah, UK's always just had their number. I think UK have beaten France once every year.
Okay, so can we talk about this bill? And the shock is happening? Yeah. Ooh. And Owen stream died.
No, I wanted to see Bam shock dodge.
Bam.
Yeah, we got you faulted. Oh, okay. The race finished. I don't know if we got the results in time though. Gonna take a look at the final scores though. I think there's no DCs. Danny at least steals the MVP from Xander. I guess if there's something to end the World Cup on, at least like he has that.
Yeah. Kind of like Tyler against Japan.
468 to 516 in favor of the UK. I believe that is a wrap. UK moves on. They will be playing Canada next weekend, I believe on Friday. That'll be a match for 5th place. On the other hand, it will be Germany versus France or USA. Japan sitting in winners finals right now. Didn't really expect them to be anywhere else, but that's where they are.
Certainly not.